This December is looking like a really exciting month for cinema, so I thought I would make this video to show you all of the great films that are being released. Now, I know that it's also a busy month, but if you get the chance, why not escape the Christmas shopping and relax for 2 hours in the cinema? Or maybe in the Crimbo Limbo, if you're with the family and fed up of each other's company, you can all go sit in silence in a dark room. Bliss. Now, before I start, there are a bunch of great films that have just come out in November that you should definitely try and see before they leave cinemas. I have to confess that I have been absolutely slacking and only saw 2 films in the cinema this November, including Saltburn, which I would definitely recommend you go and see as it is an experience, and The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which really made my inner Hunger Games obsessed teenage self very happy. And some other films that I didn't get the chance to see but would love to are Ridley Scott's Napoleon, Disney's Wish, and the latest A24 release Dream Scenario. Let me know in the comments if you've seen any of these and if they're worth catching on the big screen. Disclaimer, I haven't seen any of the following films that I'm about to mention and unfortunately can't rate them yet, so please don't shoot the messenger if any of them are awful. Also, these are all based on UK cinema release dates. So right off the bat, December 1st is a busy day for cinemas with 5 releases. Firstly, she needs no introduction, we have Beyoncé's Renaissance concert film. Official title, Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé. Directed by Beyoncé herself, of course. Judging from the trailer and Beyoncé's reputation for putting on an amazing production, this is set to be 2 hours and 48 minutes of visual spectacle and out-of-this-world vocals. So if you're a member of the Beehive or just a lover of live music, this is a must-see. Also out on December 1st, we have The Bike Riders, directed by Jeff Nichols, previously known for 2012's Mud. It stars Austin Butler, Jodie Comer, and Tom Hardy, 3 actors whose work I personally love. The Bike Riders is a fictional adaptation based on the 1967 photo book of the same name by Danny Lyon. The film is a crime drama and its 1 hour and 56-minute runtime will follow the Chicago Outlaws Motorcycle Club as a group of outsiders who are united by good times, rumbling bikes, and respect for their strong, steady leader. This looks like a really interesting story and one that I'm personally looking forward to, and there's definitely no other factors that are making me want to watch it. Another book adaptation coming December 1st is Eileen, from the author of TikTok's favourite book, My Year of Rest and Relaxation. Ottessa Moshfegh's Eileen is her earlier psychological thriller novel. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes and is directed by 2016 Lady Macbeth's William Oldroyd. Set in 1964 Massachusetts, a young secretary, played by Thomasin McKenzie, becomes enchanted by Rebecca, the glamorous new counselor at the prison where she works, played by Anne Hathaway. Their budding friendship soon takes a twisted turn when Rebecca reveals a dark secret. I haven't read the book, so the plot is a mystery to me, and it looks like an incredibly intriguing and dark one. It also appears to be set in winter, so if you're fed up with cheesy, cheery Christmas films, this looks like a great alternative. Staying on the darker theme, Femme is a neo-noir revenge thriller that is also releasing on December 1st. From relatively unknown directors Sam H. Freeman and Ing Chung Ping, with a 1 hour and 39-minute feature debut, Femme follows Jules, played by Nathan Stewart Jarrett, who is targeted in a horrific homophobic attack, destroying his life and career. Sometime after that event, he encounters Preston, played by George McKay, one of his attackers in a gay sauna. He wants revenge. The trailer really intrigued me for this one, and it seems like it would be a really unique, thought-provoking, gripping and cathartic watch. For the last release on December 1st, we have the first, albeit rather unconventional Christmas film, There's Something in the Barn. It's a Gremlin-esque horror comedy with a 1 hour and 40-minute runtime. It follows Bill, who moves his American wife Carol and children to Norway, where he's inherited a family estate. There, Lucas discovers a mischievous barn elf from ancient folklore living in the barn who plots to get rid of the American intruders. This could easily be awful, but it also looks like it could be a lot of fun. So go check it out if that's something you fancy. On December 8th, we have 2 releases. Firstly, from comedy director Paul Briganti and Saturday Night Live trio Martin Herlihy, John Higgins, and Ben Marshall, we have Please Don't Destroy, The Treasure of Foggy Mountain. 3 deadbeat co-workers fend off hairless bears, desperate park rangers, and a hypocritical cult leader while searching for a priceless treasure. It's a 1 hour and 32-minute long comedy that also looks like a fun time. The vibe of the trailer reminded me of Superbad, so if you're a lover of that film, this might be one for you. And also releasing December 8th, we have the highly anticipated Christmas release of the year, starring everybody's favourite Timothée Chalamet, Wonka. A family-friendly musical comedy focusing on a young Willy Wonka and how he came to meet the Oompa Loompas on one of his earliest adventures. Directed by the beloved Paddingtons, Paul King, this is set to be a heartwarming, fun adventure and a completely guilt-free watch, with a completely doable runtime of 1 hour and 56 minutes. Me and my family have a Christmas Eve cinema trip tradition, and this will definitely be this year's pick. Now, get ready to take your turkey sandwiches to go, because there are 4 different releases coming to you on Boxing Day. Firstly, we have a rom-com that has already created a lot of buzz regarding its 2 lead actors, Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell. Anyone But You has a 1 hour and 40-minute runtime and is directed by Will Gluck, who was previously known for the iconic ETA. Despite an amazing first date, Bea and Ben's initial attraction quickly turns sour. However, when they unexpectedly find themselves at a destination wedding in Australia, they pretend to be a perfect couple to keep up appearances. The synopsis doesn't sound particularly groundbreaking, but if you're looking for a rom-com fix, then this has certainly got you covered. Next up, we have Adam Driver, who is back portraying another Italian man in a biopic, with Ferrari, directed by Hollywood veteran Michael Mann. Ferrari is a 2 hour and 11-minute long sports thriller biopic. It is set during the summer of 1957, where bankruptcy looms over the company that Enzo Ferrari and his wife built 10 years earlier. He decides to roll the dice and wager it all on the iconic Mille Miglia, a treacherous 1,000-mile race across Italy. To me, biopics are inherently interesting because they follow somebody's real and most commonly significant life. And this biopic seems like it's no exception to that. Although I have no interest in Ferrari or cars, the trailer did reel me in and seemingly offers a complex and intriguing protagonist in Enzo Ferrari. Also out on Boxing Day, we have Taika Waititi's latest directing installment, Next Goal Wins. It is a 1 hour and 44-minute sport comedy based on a true story, with the 2014 World Cup qualifiers approaching. Down on his luck coach, Thomas Rongen, played by Michael Fassbender, tries to turn the American Samoa soccer team into winners. I'm a huge fan of Taika Waititi's, and this looks like it will be the perfect project to allow his comedy style to shine. Also, one of my favourite film genres is when an underdog sports team is resurrected by a coach who is also trying to resurrect his own career and life. So this is basically my dream combo, and I am very much going to be peeling myself off of the sofa on Boxing Day to go and see it. And last but certainly not least, we have the latest Studio Ghibli release, The Boy and the Heron, a 2 hour and 4-minute fantasy adventure. This film follows Mahito, a 12-year-old boy who struggles to settle in a new town after his mother's death. However, when a talking heron informs Mahito that his mother is still alive, he enters an abandoned tower in search of her, which takes him to another world. With Hayao Miyazaki returning as director, my hopes are very high for this film. It looks stunning, the English translated cast is star-studded, it's already received great reviews, and it also looks like it covers some very important and touching themes. So if it lives up to my expectations, it would be a great film to end the year on. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I hope that you have the best December and that it's as stress-free as possible. And I would love to know in the comments which December release you're most looking forward to. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for even more videos to come in 2024.